Okay, this video is going to go through constructing data displays. So it's going to go through what each different type of display is and then an example as well. So this is going to be a fairly long video as it's going to break down all 8 types of graphs. So our first 2 graph types that we're going to look at are dot plots and stem and leaf plots. So a dot plot is a graph where for each data value, a dot is placed on a scaled line. It's important that when you draw the dot plot, that you space the dots evenly so that an accurate picture of the data set is portrayed. A dot plot can be used for categorical or discrete data. And when you have a large amount of numerical data, a stem and leaf plot is useful. It groups the data without losing any individual values. So a stem and leaf plot has 2 parts, a stem and a leaf. Each piece of data must be divided into 2 parts to be plotted. The smallest place value is used as the leaf, and the remaining part of the number is the stem. The leaf can only have digits 0 to 9, and a stem and leaf plot must always have a key, and the leaf must be constructed in ascending order. So our worked example for our dot plot. So it says construct a dot plot that represents the number of pets owned by each student in a class. And we have a data set here, and you can see that I've already got a scaled axis on my slide. So you need to make sure you use a ruler and that each of your data points are the same distance apart. You then go through the data given to you and you construct your dot plot. So we'll put a dot on 2. You then go through and continue this process and draw dots on each of your points. So the first one was on 2, we then go to 5, and you'll draw a dot there. You'll then go to 8, you'll then go to 6, back to 2, then to 4, then to 3, 4, 2, 1, 8, 3, 4, 0, 3, 1, 0, 3, 5, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4. Now, as you can see, my dots aren't very accurate just because I'm trying to draw on the computer screen. Ideally, you want to make sure that your dots are similar size and that they're a similar space apart from each other. As you can see from the dot plot, you can see that the most number of pets is 4, followed by 3, 2, and 1 will have the same frequency, and then the rest of the data is on that. Also, when you're constructing a dot plot, you should always have a title. So at the top, you would just write number of pets. So the key features of this graph is to have a title, have your scaled axes, so making sure that it's evenly spaced between your numbers, and then when you put your dots in, they're the same size and they're the same distance apart from each other. Okay, we're now going to do an example of a stem and leaf plot. So the first thing I need to do is I need to draw my plot. So we've got our stem and we have our leaf. Now I need to work out what do I want my stem to be. Now because all of the numbers I have are 2-digit numbers, what I can do is in my stem I can put my tens digit, and in my leaf I can put my ones digit. So we can see from our data set here, our smallest number is 42 and our largest number is 96. So what we can put in our stem is we'd go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I would put my data values in. So we've got 68, 54, 91, 42, 73, 75, 81, 96, 88, 76, 66, 83, 74, 76, 82, 61, 55, 57, 64, 58, 79, 83, 90, 73, 60, and 51. Now our key for this is that if I have 4 in the stem and 2 in the leaf, that's going to equal 42%. And you always have to have a key for your stem and leaf plot. That's a key feature. Now another key feature is that our leaf must always be in ascending order. So now that I've gotten a rough draft of what my stem and leaf plot will look like down, I'll now draw the final version. So we'll draw this one in blue. So we've got our stem and our leaf. Now our stem goes from 4 to 9. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now your leaf must be in ascending order. So it must go from smallest to largest. So our 4, we've got 2. Our 5, it needs to go 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. Our 60s need to go 0, 1, 4, 6, 8. Our 70s is 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 9. Our 80s is 1, 2, 3, 3, 8. And our 90s is 0, 1, 6. And that is our final stem and leaf plot there. So the key features are that we must have a key, which tells us what the stem to the leaf means. And then also our data must be in ascending order in our leaf.